So we are going to look at a house right now. The customer called me. Apparently when they purchased the home, the seller put in a radon system. So they had a company local, came and put in a radon system. I think they spent around $2,000 on this radon system. He bought the home, they closed, they had low radon, had closed. And now he's been monitoring his radon levels over the past couple months, and he has high radon. So we're gonna go see why he has high radon, figure it out, and go from there. So this is what we're working with. You can see we've just hung up some lights just so we can see in here and be able to work. But what this company did is they took and they put down a loop of corrugated pipe, and then they covered it over with 6 mil plastic, which makes no sense because there's a crawl space liner in here already. So the builder put in a crawl space liner. You can see here's the liner, and the other company just put the loop of corrugated pipe right on top of that. So in essence, they're pulling a vacuum over top of the crawl space liner. So they're not even in the area where the soil gas is. So we need to pull all of this out. We're gonna mend that, and then we're gonna fix it up and get it up and running. Disassembling everything here, and just notice, this isn't even glued. There's no connection here. Another thing to note is this company used gutter. Gutter is very thin and it's noisy. If there's a lot of airflow in this vent pipe, which there was because this is a super leaky system, it's gonna be really, really noisy. There's gonna be a lot of reverberation. This is gonna rattle and you're gonna be able to hear all the air in that pipe. So we're gonna replace this with Schedule 40 PVC vent pipe. It's gonna be quieter. It's gonna absorb some of that noise, and we're gonna seal it. So we're gonna be able to turn the fan down. All right, so one thing to note is that this fan right here is a medium to high suction fan. So whoever initially put this system in, they put in a medium to high suction fan on a very leaky system. So you use a high suction fan on a really well sealed or really tight soil media, and you would use a low suction, maybe higher volume fan on something that's very leaky. So they didn't seal anything, they created a really leaky system, and then they put this really high pressure fan, which was a really poor choice. So we have installed the radon mitigation system. So it turns out there was an encapsulation underneath this liner that another company put in. We tore all of that out. We exposed the existing encapsulation, and then we modified that to create sub-membrane depressurization here, and then sub-slab depressurization on an adjacent garage that was converted to an office. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like, and right now the radon's looking pretty low. So this is the system that we installed. Again, that's going to be that garage that was converted to an office. Here we've got suction on this liner, and there we go. So again, this crawl space encapsulation was hiding underneath the 6 mil black plastic and corrugated pipe that the previous company installed. So they were creating suction on the liner, not the soil. So we're now creating suction on the soil, and the radon is being lowered.